Your plants might be growing, but are they actually healthy? Good afternoon, good evening, good night, everybody. Happy Monday to you all. Monday, 30th of March, 2026, and it is day 43 of growing the chilies in the UK, indoors to start and then outdoors after. Weather's still too cold. I hope you've had a great weekend and you're having a great week so far. What we're going to do today, we fed them and watered them Saturday. On Sunday, we checked on the growth progress and just to make sure that the plants have actually taken the water and the fertilizer in. What we're going to do today, I've only got a couple of tubs out, but we're going to be interpreting the plants, looking at the leaves and seeing, not just the growth, just seeing the leaf health, what to look for, what to check, and make sure that even though they're growing, are they growing properly? So let's have a little check through everything. I'll explain more shortly. Well, other than that, I hope you're having a great Monday and thank you all for joining us. Let's have a little look at these plants for day 43. Okay, so first up, let's talk about leaf colour. So what you want to see is, just like this ghost pepper here, deep dark leaves, dark green. You don't want to see like this one is there's a tiny bit lighter, a bit yellower. Same with this Armageddon as well, just a tiny bit. Now this can mean overfeeding, overwatering. Mainly it's usually not enough nitrogen. Nitrogen is what's going to get the leaves good and dark green, as well as the sun. Of course, that builds the chlorophyll, which is what gives the leaves the green colour. So you need to look. I see some of these are a little bit yellow, the tiniest little bit yellow. They're very dark green, but there's bits of yellow in there, you see. So even though these leaves are good green broad leaves, there are little bits of yellow, just a little bit in the middle one there, and a little bit on that one. So that could be a number of things: overwatering, overfeeding, or not enough nitrogen. It's basically the plant saying, I'm a little stressed at this and I need things to be normal. So you just need to, I'll need to just keep checking on these now for the next couple of days and make sure they go nice dark green. We lose that yellow tinge. Make sure they get enough nitrogen and not being waterlogged or over fertilized. Let's have a little look at another thing to check on your leaves. Next up, we're going to have a little look at leaf shape. The leaf shape should be nice and flat. Sometimes you'll find that if there's a bit of not enough light, too much light, overwatering, overfeeding, overstretching the plant, any stress signs, you can get potentially the leaves are going to curl up or curl down. Curling down is usually the overwatering. Curling up is usually something like the light issue. It's stretching too much for the light. So this Sugar Rush Peach Stripey, I would say, is quite perfect in its leaf shape. Now let's have a little look at these two large orange ties. Now do you see here, this leaf, for example, is curving down a little bit. Now they are pointing up, they're going for the light, so that's a good thing. New leaves are forming, new shoots are coming through. And this could just be, this is a young leaf just starting to straighten out. It could be because it's still in the cup and it's very close to needing a transplant. I can feel from the weight and the wetness in there that, we only watered it a couple of days ago, so it might be overfed, it might be a bit waterlogged. It shouldn't be, because it should be draining into the bottom there, as you can see. But it might have just been a day or two ago. Not enough light, not enough nitrogen, too much light, not enough. You need to check all of these things, because as you can see, the leaves should be like that and not like this. It's a little bit stressed. See, we've got a potted large orange tie here, and again, I think the light's been a bit too close, because I feel if I pull this anymore, it would actually snap. It's quite dried in comparison to this one, nice and flexible. So we'll just keep an eye out. You'll see here, look, just a bit curled leaves. It's a bit stressed. See, it doesn't feel too heavy. It's had its water and its nutrients. But as you can see, you can have a look and see the stem strength. They're good. It's good and solid. It can hold hold its weight. They're looking good. I just think they're a little stressed at the moment, maybe from the feeding and watering a couple of days ago. But there's an example. We want leaves like this, flat, green, dark, new ones coming through. And we want to try and make sure that they don't end up going like these, where it's a little stressed, curled down, maybe overwatered, I think, or maybe not enough light. Same with this one. So we'll just keep an eye on these plants and make sure that they're going to make it through, because it'll be a shame to see anything happen to them when they've come so far already. So next up, let's check the stems. For example, on this Armageddon, good strong stem. I can wiggle the plant, it's not moving anywhere. It's set up and supporting itself for everything it needs when it's starting to bear the fruits and growing the pods. Let's grab another one here. What we got here? Another Sugar Rush Peach Stripey. See, I can wiggle the plants here. They're not going to topple. Very solid. They'll be fine in the wind now. Even in a good gust of wind, everything will be okay. Now, even with these underdeveloped or stressed large orange ties, they're fine. You can see the stems are working nicely. Here's a cayenne. Bit flop, you see, a little bit. Needs a bit more strength. Now, the way around this is it's probably been stretching for the light a bit too much, what's known as being leggy. Now, we have definitely got a few leggy plants in here, and that will be for two things. One, the light wasn't positioned right, which is my mistake. And two, one thing I didn't do this season, which I'll definitely do next season, and I cannot recommend enough, you need to make sure you have an oscillating fan. Just the cheapest fan, so it's just going by and it's just fanning the plants like this. So what you'll get is a constant movement, so it'll think it's in the wind and it'll strengthen the stem up. These have all done okay, but honestly I've been quite lucky, because a lot of the time people report that when they don't do this, the plant just flops over right away. It's got no strength in it. But as you can see, with this Sugar Rush Peach Stripey, he's solid. And again, beautiful leaves, nice and flat, nothing curling. And the stem is looking strong and sturdy. Let's have a little look at this Sugar Rush Peach Stripey here. Good leaves, good stem, and a beautiful root system nearly to the bottom. Let's check out these two Tabascos. So as you can see, nice dark green leaves, fresh shoots coming through. Bit weak on the stem, but it's a bit leggy, and the root system's looking good. Second Tabasco, a lot more sturdier stem. Look, some fresh vibrant leaves. They're curling a bit. Look, these leaves are curling down a bit. That might be a bit too much nutrients or not enough light. But as you can see, these leaves here, they need to kind of straighten out a little bit more. Let's have a look at this Zebrangi. See the leaves? A little curled. The stem is solid. And the roots making their way down. Not too much, there's a little bit there. Now let's have a little look at this Armageddon. Fresh, new, vibrant leaves coming through. Solid stem. And good, strong roots going all the way down. Right down the bottom of the cup. That will need transplanting soon. Now here is a Scotch Bonnet MOA. Solid stem. Fresh, vibrant leaves coming through. The leaves are nice, dark green. Not bending down, not bending up. Looking quite nice and straight plant. And a great root system. This plant, for example, is, I think, as healthy as it can be at this moment in time. Now finally, we've got a Ghost Pepper. The leaves looking great. New leaves coming through. Very nice dark green. Now the stem is a bit flimsy, do you see? I don't want to shake it too much. So that means either too much or not enough light. It's gone a bit leggy. Now the stem is thick, but it just needs a bit more time, more light. Maybe not let it stretch as much because the root system is coming along. See, for example, it's a bit, you see what I mean? It's just a little bit weak in comparison. For example, the Armageddon, we can go really shaky, shake on that, and it's all good. So nothing to worry about too much, but as you can see, the plants do give off their, you can tell with the body language. Check the leaves, the colour, the darkness on them. Make sure they're not turned down or curled up. They're not dry and crisp or burnt on the edges. See a little bit on that leaf there. And make sure the stem is solid. Those are what I'm going to be looking and checking out for in each of these plants moving forward. Okay, so the plants are all back under the blue light. Make sure we've adjusted the lights appropriately. Make sure they're 2 to 4 inches above the plant so it's not too strong for them and not too far away. We've checked the leaves, made sure that they're nice dark green, full of nitrogen and not yellow and tinging. We're making sure that all of the leaves are nice and straight and not curling and bending up or bending down like this one. The stems are good and strong and they can withhold good breeze or a good shake when they're in their containers. The body language is showing, the root system's coming through. Everything, I feel, is coming along nicely. Some of them may struggle a bit in the future, but we'll know. That's the good thing now at this stage. The plants are able to visibly show us if there's any issues. And that concludes day 43. I want to thank you all for joining us here today. Thank you all so much. We're at 48 subscribers in just over a month. I can't believe it. I'm so happy, so thrilled, and it's just given me the drive even more so to think, yeah, let's get these done. The people on this planet want to see these chilies grow and be successful as much as I do. So that's what we'll do. We'll make sure everything carries on as it should be, and we'll make sure these plants get good and strong and give us loads and loads of pods and loads of chilies. Everything we need for a successful group, company, all set from seed to harvest. Thank you all once again for joining us. We really appreciate it. It means the world to me and Lucy. Thank you all. You take care of yourself. Make sure you look after me, myself and I, because no one's going to throw you a lifeline if you're drowning. You take care, and we'll see you tomorrow on Tuesday for day 44. Take care. Bye-bye.